Multiple attorneys general petitioned the Supreme Court concerning citizens' right to religious freedom. They asked the court to reconsider a ruling on harassment of Falun Gong practitioners, calling it an issue of national importance. Here's more.
23 attorneys general filed a multi-state amicus brief with the U.S. Supreme Court, upholding the right to religious freedom in the United States. According to a press release by Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton's office, the AGs are calling on the highest court to revert a lower court decision. In 2015, 13 residents of Flushing, New York, filed a complaint against the Chinese Anti-Cult Alliance worldwide. Petitioners detailed a 6-year campaign that saw more than 40 beatings, incidents of harassment, and death threats against them. The reason? That they participated in parades on behalf of the Falun Gong meditation practice, handed out related leaflets, or managed a booth with related literature. Freedom of religion in places of religious worship is protected under the Freedom of Clinic Entrance Act. But the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Court in New York dismissed the case, holding that the plaintiffs were not protected by the statute. The AGs argue that the lower court narrowly interpreted the term to mean places devoted primarily to religious worship. And by doing so, it unduly narrowed a statute meant to bar the worst acts of violence in many of America's sacred places. The brief also states Falun Gong practitioners are exactly the sort of worshipers one might expect to find safety in a statute like this. The AGs therefore found the ruling wrong on an issue of national importance that stands at the center of our constitutional tradition. Falun Gong is a spiritual practice that originated in China, but that has been persecuted by the Chinese Communist Party since 1999. In 2021 alone, over 10,000 cases of harassment and 6,000 arrests linked to the practice have been reported in mainland China.